Hey, if you want to support the podcast, check out our Patreon at patreon.com/showmeoutmusic. We got a bunch of different tiers with a bunch of really cool rewards for you PST heads out there. Like asking a question for the patron Q&A or naming an NPC for the D&D podcast. We also recently added exclusive mugs for our top tier patrons. So if you want to check that out, go to patreon.com/showmeoutmusic. I hope you like the show. I love you.
It's really fun to stand in the shower and just as loud as you can, just go. Because it makes me feel like I'm in like a really sad movie.
Welcome to the podcast. Humans, prepare to write down the recipe. Wait, what? Wait, what?
Wait,
you guys started? Wait,
I think Julian just started the podcast.
I wasn't even paying attention. I'm sorry.
I just said it as a gag. I don't know. I've never recorded this. I don't fucking know.
We don't know either, and we record this.
I had a teacher one time who told me, she was like, you need to write a story about something personally tragic that's happened to you. And I was like, I've lived a pretty privileged life. And she told me I didn't have a nice life.
What?
What? She was like, oh, you need to suffer more.
Yeah. She was like, you have a very uneventful life. And I was like, well.
Damn, you have it too good. You need to build some character.
Damn, shoddy, you need some fucking misery in your life.
I just copy and pasted the Belela Thorn. This is the time I found out I had dyslexia.
Who is the Belela Thorn?
You don't know who Belela Thorn is?
I guess I
swear to God, no. You're
life.
right. David Corbin's entire brain is just full of like mid-2000s children's media. What the fuck?
And it's all in my head. It's honestly mostly Sky High, and that's it.
I'm a Sky High head.
I'm a
Sky head, if you will.
Wait, is that even here? He hasn't said anything in forever.
Oh no. Oh,
sorry,
okay.
I'm really tired. Hi, my name's Ed. Welcome to the podcast.
Anybody want to start with the fucking story? Did we even start?
Oh wait, we're just going into it. We're not even doing like a nice smooth.
We already have like a backlog of that. That's why I was saying good luck, David.
Is that what was happening while I was zoning out? Because I zoned out.
Yes, it is what was happening. Where were you? Were you having fucking
I was
war
in my
flashbacks?
I was in my mind palace trying to think of like shit to say. I was in the depths of
Welcome to the podcast.
No.
Oh
Am I lagging again? Dude, this is something.
No, you're not.
No, you're not. I'm just talking to you.
No, but I'm looking at the Discord bars. They're going green, red, yellow, now green.
You're fine.
We really got to switch this operation to TeamSpeak.
I don't think I've ever talked about that one time. Actually, this is a good segue into one of my stories that I don't think I've ever talked about.
I know, I'm really good at this. Go on.
This one time, that was like way before. It was pretty much like when Skype was becoming irrelevant, and it was changing slowly towards like Discord, TeamSpeak, and shit like that. I got a TeamSpeak for me and my IRL homies so that we could play Guild Wars 2 and talk at the same time. Because Skype was just garbage at that point. Everybody was like ditching it. And we were like doing, I don't know, fucking raids or whatever, like shit where you get matched with randoms. And we got matched with the weirdest fucking dude I've ever met in my fucking life. He was just like, he was just talking about how he was working at Best Buy, and he was like flirting with a bunch of girls, and he had like all of their numbers, and he was like sending us these girls' numbers, and he was like, yo, you guys should call them. You guys should call them and visit Arizona sometimes. I don't know. He was fucking weird as shit, and we were like, "Oh, bro, this guy is fucking hilarious. Let's bring him in on the fucking TeamSpeak." And we just like eventually like we were doing raids one night, and we just messaged that dude back. We went into the recent players we played with, and we were like, "Yo, bro, you want to join our TeamSpeak? Yo, you want to join our fucking guild, bro?" And then and then he just joined in. And he was so fucking like, he was the weirdest dude. He had like a bunch of stories about fucking people in the Best Buy bathroom and shit.
What the fuck?
And it was just, yeah, he was a fucking nut job. I fucking love that guy. If I could have him on the podcast, he has, listen, this man has stories. Best Buy guy has stories.
Hey, women of Best Buy, if you remember the
women
man who
of Best
fucked
Buy.
you in the bathroom.
In Arizona.
In Arizona, call now.
That's got to be a small amount of people. That man is
I mean,
findable.
I think, dude, he was playing Guild Wars. I think he was making shit up. To be fair, nobody fucks and plays Guild Wars.
David, I have a plot twist.
Actually,
Holy
Tom
shit.
Holland fucks and plays Final Fantasy 14, and that's basically
Oh,
baby's
that's
first
true.
Guild Wars.
David, that
is
guy
so
was me.
untrue. Was that you?
No,
Was
that
that
was-
you living in Arizona?
Corbin,
Corbin
you're the
from Best
girl who
Buy.
got fucked in the Best Buy in Arizona?
But no, eventually, while we were doing a raid, we just start hearing in his microphone, like it was just complete silence for a bit because we were all like gamer mode. You know when you're in gamer mode, you get, like everybody stops talking and you're just like in the zone.
Yeah.
Well, everybody was doing that, right? And eventually, we just hear like in the back of his fucking microphone.
What?
And and then we were just like, "Hey man, what's happening?" And he was like, "Oh, he just gets up. We just hear like a bunch of rumbling, and like he got up from his fucking desk, and he's like, "Yo, guys, I think the coyotes are coming after me, man." And we were all like, "What the fuck are you talking about?" He was like, guy, give me like 15 minutes. I need to get my gun and I need to scare the coyotes off.
What?
They're gonna because they're gonna eat my dog again. And we were like, what? We were all like, what the fuck is this guy? What? And he just left. And we kept hearing like,
Did you hear gunshots?
no, that's the thing.
Did they get
We
him?
were just like, listen, that's the thing. That's where,
No.
that's the thing. This story ends here because
Never came back.
he never came back. Listen, he stayed in the voice chat all night long, and we never heard of him again. And then like eventually he got timed out because on TeamSpeak eventually the
Yeah,
server
you
times
get
you
kicked
out.
out.
We could never see him again. He was totally gone. After he left for the coyote, he never came back.
David, how do all of your stories end with someone dead? That man
Dying?
is dead.
I don't fucking know. You don't know if that man dead. Maybe he got raised by coyotes.
David, if he said, I have to go get the gun, the coyotes are coming, and then he left for ages, you never heard gunshots, but you still kept hearing the coyotes, what do you think happened?
He joined
friends.
I just, you know what? I want to believe that he's still out
He
there.
joined them and was
I
raised
wanna
by
believe he
coyotes.
joined
for
them.
the rest of
He
his
was-
life.
Yeah.
And then he was just fucking. He's still fucking in Best Buy bathroom stall.
This
I
one
just
time
want to
got
believe
eaten by
that's so
coyotes.
bad. Yeah, that's a good fucking pickup line. Yo, I was doing raids, right?
The coyotes
that's
are doing
the
raids.
story, man. He's still. I'm like 90% sure he's still out there.
You're gonna find him in a,
If anybody
on the
knows
street
that man,
with like a coyote.
Anybody knows
coat.
Arizona Coyote Man.
Arizona
he's gonna
Best
have
Buy
like
man,
a
please
coyote
message me.
skin coat and scarf, and he's gonna have like a million scars and a huge beard. He's gonna be handing out flyers for his guild.
Oh God!
What a combination of attributes.
What a hero.
I
Yeah.
I had a. What's up with TeamSpeak and just meeting weird people?
Dude,
The beauty
TeamSpeak
of
was like the
TeamSpeak-
weird time.
The beauty
Yeah.
of TeamSpeak, right, is because you didn't have profile pictures. All you had was a name and a voice. So anyone
A
that
name,
you'd
a
meet,
voice, and a plan.
So anyone that you'd meet on there, it was just like, this guy's weird. I'm gonna keep talking to him and see where this goes.
Yeah.
I used to play a lot of Gmod back in the day, like a shitload of Trouble in Terrorist Town. And since I'm European, everyone on there either had a really heavy accent or was Russian. So I didn't really make a lot of friends on Gmod besides just playing with friends from my high school. But like, not everybody loved Trouble in Terrorist Town as much as I did, so I did a lot of solo queuing. And one time, in one of those servers, one guy there had an American accent, just like me. He's just like me. And he was really funny, also just like me. So I was
Oh,
like,
dude, was he fucking cranking out Punk Duck originals?
no, he was cranking out what I later found out was stolen jokes from Cnander's videos. So that was
No,
a really heartbreaking.
dude.
Oh.
It was a really heartbreaking
Oh,
moment,
bro.
Yeah, they were C originals. Yeah. And
Nan
I-
originals.
and then I was just like talking to him, whatever. And
Hey,
then,
that's his word.
And then
Oh,
we
shit.
started hanging out on TeamSpeak, and then we also ended up playing different game modes like Dark RP. I don't know if you guys know that one, or like the Prison Break
Yeah.
one. Gmod was
yeah,
cool.
that's the one where a bunch of 16-year-old kids just go like, "Oh shit, I'm gonna buy fucking fake cocaine."
And then this was around the time where Star Wars Old Republic went free to play, and
Oh, yeah.
we were both like, we both like Star Wars. You want to try it out? And I was like, yeah, sure, fuck it. And he had played MMOs before, and I hadn't, so we were just like dicking around. And then when I started playing it, I was like, hey, do you mind if I record this? He goes, why? And I went, oh, because I have a YouTube channel, and I had around like, I don't even know how many. I had like 2,000 subs, maybe, if that, at the time.
Damn, dude.
And you know what's gonna get the masses? It's a Star Wars Old Republic video. So I started recording it.
I mean,
of
back,
us-
to be fair though, back then that was a huge game.
It's still going, right? It's not dead yet. Like the
No,
servers
it's-
are still active.
Is
yeah,
it
it's still.
is it actually?
going. It's not. I mean, it.
No, yeah,
it's
no.
Not, it's not.
That game was
it's
pretty
no
fucking
final.
big when it came out, but that was not when it came out. That was when it went free to play.
That was
So no, it was
it's
not
no,
that big back then.
It's no Final Fantasy 14. I'll say that
Yeah.
much.
And we were dicking around in it, and then an hour later we were kind of bored because we both realized, man, this game is not that great. So then I asked him, what other games do you play? And he said, oh, I fucking play League of Legends all the time. I just went, ugh.
Oh, bro, based.
And then he goes, oh, why? Do you want to play? And I go, oh, nah. I've tried playing it with high school friends, but I'm like really bad at it. And he goes, oh, no, it's fine. We can do a couple Summoner's Rift. And I'm like, no, dude, I need to warn you. I am so shit. I don't even know the base mechanics or anything. My friends taught me nothing. He was like, nah, it's good. It's fine. I'll teach you. And then,
oh no.
so I got on League with this guy, and then he was like, max level, whatever. He was fucking X amount of mineral and ranked. I don't know what they're called. And we start playing Summoner's Rift, and I have no fucking clue what I'm doing. Like, this was even before I played Smite. Like, I had no idea how MOAs worked. So I was like inting. I was running at people who were like 3 levels above me, and this guy was getting so mad. He was fucking screaming at the top of his lungs and telling me like, what are you doing? Why do you keep running at him? And then at a point he just got quiet whenever I kept asking him questions. He just wasn't answering. And then like the 10-minute mark hit, and he was like, hey, you see the F6 button or whatever the surrender key button was? Please hit that. And then we hit it, and then I hit it, and the game ended. And he just went on a fucking rant at me about how I'm a waste of space.
Oh
And
my
just
God.
all this shit. And I was like, what do you mean? I mean, I warned you, I'm just not good at this game. And he was like, there's a difference between not being good at this game and being fucking retarded. And he just kept going. And I was like, I don't know how this game works. And he was like, I never, and this one I remember as a quote, and he was like, I never try a new game without at least watching like 10 tutorial videos on YouTube, because if I don't do that, I'm just wasting my fucking time. And that's what you did to me. You wasted my fucking time. Oh, and then he made me watch as he unsubscribed from my channel.
Holy he made you watch?
And after
Share
that,
your
Held
screen?
my eyes
after
open.
that, I have never spoken to that man ever again. He disappeared.
What
It
the
was
fuck?
the weirdest shit. And
That
for the
is-
longest time, I thought that was a thing that like quote unquote hardcore gamers did, because I just like, I play games casually. So I asked my friend, who's like a semi-pro, who was a semi-pro CSGO player, and I was like, hey, did anything this guy say make sense? And I was like telling him how like, oh yeah, every time he tries a new game, he always watches like a billion streams and videos first to learn it. And then my friend just went, "Oh man, that guy was a fucking psycho."
I mean, yeah, no, that's fucking psychotic. That's fucking insane.
I can't believe he made you watch him unsubscribe.
That's the funniest part of that story. Just like, all right, this is what you get, motherfucker.
Because we always talked on Gary's mod, and then when we were playing Old Republic, we switched to Skype.
Why?
Man, good time. Because we didn't have a fucking TeamSpeak server. Because with TeamSpeak you can call people. You need to have a server.
Oh yeah.
But yeah, shouts out.
Jesus fucking Christ.
Fucking weird, man.
God.
I don't know what he was expecting. I told him like so many times, like, I don't know what I'm doing. I'm legitimately terrible at this game. So I was like during the minion farming phase, I was just like running at people, like under tower.
That's what I do.
That's what I do.
People are just fucking crazy.
No, yeah, that guy was
he seems
fucking
cool.
psycho.
I want to meet him.
I want to meet him too. We should have him on the podcast.
Weird development because he was so chill and we were just like dicking around on Old Republic and like I know the Old Republic jokes, maybe they were stolen, who knows, but like I mean because like on TTT he was just going like, oh yeah, tell me a joke and if I don't laugh you're the traitor or whatever.
Classic.
Yeah, crazy man.
I had this crazy fucking person come into work. This was pre-COVID. I was at Best Buy, and I hadn't been working there for very long. It was like my first or like second month there, so I'm still very new and like learning how to talk to customers and stuff. And this one dude is like looking around, he looks really confused. And so I go up to him like, hey man, like you need any help, like find anything or anything I can help you with? And he's like, oh yeah. He's like, I don't know if you're going to be able to help me with this, but I'm having some problems with an app on my phone. I was like, oh, I can look at it. He probably just doesn't know how to open the phone because he's like boomer. I was like, I don't really know anything about this app, but like I can help you look and see what's going on. He's like, okay, like anything helps. Like he seemed pretty nice. And it was a security app and it was like all of his cameras around his house and they weren't connecting. And I tried to mess around with it for a little bit, but then eventually I was just like, hey man, like without actually going to your house, there's nothing I'd be able to do to like really help you, unfortunately.
Don't tell me.
Oh no.
I wake up in his house. No, he's like, oh, that's all right. He's like, it's fine. He goes, if you can't help me with that though, can you help me with one thing? I was like, yeah, sure, man. What's up? And this is pre-COVID, so he gets really close to me and he goes, do you know when you're gonna die? And I was like,
What?
I do not have the social skills to get out of this conversation, but I am shitting my pants. I was fucking like my heart was just beating so fast because I was like, yeah, this is how I die. This guy's gonna stab me in the middle of a fucking Best Buy. He's gonna ruin this shirt that I got a month ago.
Oh man, that's the worst part, man. Never fuck with a man's Best Buy shirts.
And I was like, what do you mean? He's like, do you know when you're going to die? And
Is
I was
this
like,
some cult shit? Is he gonna like
This is so fucking
slip
nuts.
you a fucking flyer or something?
Kinda.
Oh no!
And I was like, no, hopefully not soon. And he goes, well, have you repented for your sins?
There it is.
And I was like,
Classic.
Now I understand. And like, I'm Christian, so I was like, all right, I'm ready to be like, yo, I'm about to own zone this cult guy with actual Bible fact.
Oh no.
That didn't happen solely because he kept scaring the shit out of me. Like, he was like, well, are you going to hell? And I was like,
What do you mean?
I was like, oh man, like, I don't know. Like, that's not really for me to decide. Like, you know, how am I to know? And he goes, well, if you repented for your sins, you would know that you're not going to go to hell. And I was like, you're sounding like I'm like you're gonna send me there pretty soon, dude. And he's giving off real creepy vibes now. And then he starts talking to me about the Bible, and I'm like, okay, like, shut your mouth, I'm at work. And then I kind of just zone him out until he goes, will you pray with me? And I was just like, excuse me?
Wow.
And he goes, pray with me. And then like grabs my hands and
in the middle of a Best Buy?
In the middle of the Best Buy. Like we're not even in a corner. We're not behind a desk. We're straight up standing in the middle of Best Buy. And he was like, repeat after me. I was like,
I want to have the perfect image of what's happening here. What area are you in? Like the DVD area? Are you in the mobile area?
Are you in the videos game, bro?
Mobile, in the very middle of the store.
Oh no, that's like the middle front.
Isn't that?
Yes.
Yeah, that's like the front of the fucking place.
And I'm holding hands with this
Oh my god.
middle-aged man, and he's screaming at me to repeat what he's saying. And I was like, I don't know what you're saying. I don't want to repeat them.
Like screaming, like yelling?
He was like, repeat after me. And I was like, I don't want to. And he was like, repeat after me. And I was like, okay.
Oh.
And so we just started praying, and I was just like, and I'm like about to start fucking crying because I'm freaking the fuck out.
Holy
and he's like screaming at me, making me pray with him. And I think he's thinking I'm having this. He's going through a breakthrough. That's why he's crying. No, I'm shooting a hole through my pants. Like I'm fucking
scary.
I'm fucking terrified. And then he's done. He goes, okay, I'll see you tomorrow. And then walks out.
I'll see it.
No, that was secret boss. That was undercover boss. That was a test.
I mean, I did a good job because I stayed with the customer the entire time. And I immediately...
At the end of the season, he's going to give you a raise.
You did good with that church thing.
You know that crazy
I really
guy
liked
who
how
made
you cried
pray?
when he was
That
praying
me.
at you.
That was me. He pulls off his fucking mask.
I noticed you shat a
did
hole
good,
through your
kid.
pants. I got you new pants, Corbin.
Here's a $12 gift card to the Gap.
No, just a Best Buy.
I'm just
Oh my
like standing there
God.
though, just like shaking,
Fucking
like
floored, presumably, right? I mean, like, what the fuck?
like
What do you
on the
do?
edge of a panic attack. Because like, what the fuck just happened? Like I'm new here. Is this how every day is?
That's such a. I can't believe he closed it with "I'll see you tomorrow." That's
That
so
was
ominous.
Tomorrow is the scariest thing he could have told you at that
Yeah,
time.
that's like the worst.
Did you see him tomorrow?
Well, immediately after that, I was like standing there for a minute, just like, what the fuck? Just like trying to like compose myself to understand what the fuck was going on. And I immediately like sped walk over to my boss, and I was like, I just had a really strange customer interaction. He was like, are you okay? And I was like, I think so, but I don't know. Because I was worried about, because he was like, I'll see you tomorrow. I was like, this guy's gonna like follow me home from work or some shit. And he's like, well, what happened? And I was like, well, he just asked me like a seemingly normal question. I tried to help him, but it was something that I couldn't help him with. And then he asked me if I knew when I was gonna die and made me pray with him. And he goes, oh, John? I was like, what the fuck? He goes, yeah, next time that guy tries to talk to you, just walk away. And I was like, I didn't know what was going on. I feel like this should have been like day one preparation. Hey, if fucking John comes in, walk away. He's like, yeah, that guy tries to pray with everyone here.
What the fuck? Have you seen John recently?
Haven't
Does
seen.
come
He
in?
did not come in the next day.
Wow.
And I have not seen him since because I know his face.
Yeah,
so
I would
fucked.
assume so after that.
Although my vision was distorted from the tears in my eyes.
Holy fuck.
That's fucking insane. I had something like not as scary happen to me when I started. Like it was maybe my well, it was around like my first or second month when I was working at McDonald's when I was in secondary, which is like middle school, high school. At one point, we had the employee door had like a code on it, and you had like to press the buttons to open it. And at one point, it was my break, and I just like started my break. I opened the code. I go get my clothes and shit, and I exit. And there was this old man like sitting right next to the door, and he just said like, you know, I could steal everything in there. And I was like, excuse me. I just like looked at him. I said, excuse me. So I didn't hear. And then he was like, everything in there, I could steal it. I was like,
I'm sure.
I was just
could.
like, I just said like, okay. Because what the fuck do you answer to that? And he was like,
that's the perfect answer.
Like there's nothing to that. And then he just kept saying like, he just said like the numbers of the code, and he said, that's the code, right? And I was like, I can't say. And then he just said like, no, I know I'm right. And then he got up, and he never broke eye contact, and he just left the restaurant. And I was like, whoa, he's gonna stab us. He's gonna come in and stab us.
What
dude.
the fuck is it with these? Why would these people?
Dude, I just remembered being so scared. I just went in. I was like, bro, I don't want him to steal my fucking vape.
I think not all of these people are crazy. I think because some of these are relatable. I think some of these might just be people that lost an odds on.
No, it was an old man. They don't play odds on.
I would play odds on if I was old.
Yeah, but you're not. Those kind of people, boomers don't play odds on.
Okay, that's fair. But
boomers are just whack. He was probably lonely, and he was like, "Bro, I'm going to look so badass when I tell this kid I think
crazy
90%
plus lonely is how most of these happen."
Yeah, I think
for the listeners who don't know,
of the odds-ons that we do is like, hey, go fuck with this person if you lose. I think my favorite.
I mean, that's fair.
My favorite was we.
Wait, really quick for the listeners who don't know what's odds on.
Oh, sorry.
Some people might know it as odds are. It's just a thing wherever you're like
it's like pick a number. Or
something,
like 1 out of 5.
You're chilling out with the boys, and you'd be like, "Yo, what are the odds?" You go walk up to that dude and scream in his face, and then run away. I don't know.
We just call that
5.
what are the odds?
Yeah.
And then it was 3, 2, 1, and then you both say a number, and if it's the same, you have to do it.
Yeah, over here we more often call it odds are or what are the odds, but it's the same shit.
Yeah. Okay, Westerners.
Just odds.
Regardless.
Okay, Westerners.
My favorite one was probably we were just walking up to this bar area, and then there was, for some reason, people bring their kids here sometimes. It's the stupidest shit, and I'll never get it.
At a bar?
Like a bar area, like a little plaza that's just all bars
it's
and
like
tables and shit. I guess they go there with their kids to eat, but like I would not go there because there's a lot of drunk teenagers. And there was just a dad with his kids, and one of them was on a little tiny bike, and then he fell and started crying. And I turned to my friend and I went, odds on you go up to that kid and you go, cry more. Which the actual quote itself was, odds on you go up to that kid and go QQ more, because when you type, hang on, for the listeners currently, when you type QQ, it looks like 2 crying eyeballs.
Oh my god!
Like the 2 letters Q. And that was a thing that we said a lot, and it was like 1 in 20, and we both said 14. So I had to, me and my friend had to watch the guy who lost casually saunter over to a crying child with a beer in his hand.
No.
And then, for the entire time that he walked over to him, the dad never broke eye contact with that guy.
Oh my god.
And then we could really hear it.
No.
But I just saw him walk over to the kid, point at the kid, and then walk back to us.
That's so fucked.
The point is what makes it.
I think
Because he walked up, pointed, and went QQ more, and then left.
I think
He
the
probably
worst,
thought he was speaking a different language.
I think the worst one that my friends ever got me with was someone was like, "What are the odds you walk up to that guy and then just elevator pitch your YouTube channel to them?"
No, that's awful. Shut the fuck
I
up.
know I had to
Did you
do
lose
it.
that one?
Yeah, I lost that one.
That's fucking
Oh, dude,
great.
so what do you say?
I don't
Impressed?
remember. I blocked most of it out of my memory. It's a coping mechanism. I don't want to remember that. It's like the worst. It was at a convention too.
Oh, yes,
Oh.
dude. Yes.
Dude, I should do that to someone. And like, okay, I should make business cards. And next time me and
Next
David
time,
That's
are at a
real, though.
convention,
next time we go.
And you say that like that's
Yo.
out of the realm of possibility, but I have had multiple people give me their YouTuber business cards.
Yeah, no, that's
Yeah,
why I'm
no,
saying.
Oh, okay,
When we
cool.
went to PAX, okay, next time we go to PAX,
Yeah.
we have to make business cards.
And then I'll
We make business
I'll do
cards,
odds
and
on
we
with
have to do
David, and
odds
if he loses,
always.
he has to do an elevator pitch sale of my
PST.
channel. No, of my channel.
Oh my god!
I'll
And
give
if
you my
lose, you have to
business
elevator.
cards.
And if you lose, you have to do it for PST.
Easy.
Oh, dude.
That's
awful.
easy.
I feel
guess
like
that's
it's so much
easy.
worse to do your own channel.
It is. It
I feel
absolutely
like it is so much worse.
Joe, speaking from experience, it is. If I had to like
Uh,
elevator
so-
pitch PewDiePie or something, it
I
would
think
not be anywhere near as bad.
Yeah, I wouldn't have any. I feel like I would have like an easier time. I'd be like, yo, listen, man, my friend's struggling over here.
Yeah, my friend
Like,
PewDiePie,
I
he needs
could-
some more subscribers, man.
Yeah, I feel like I could struggle I could like go for the sad puppy part. Like, yeah, man, my friend just lost his wife. You know. Like,
but yeah, it's
Like,
but
check
yeah,
out
when
his
it's, when it's
bad.
you,
but
it's
if it's
like
your own,
yeah,
if it's your own, then it's so much worse because you can't. I mean, I guess you could be like, yo, I just lost my wife.
I, what?
No, you just
Why
walk
is
up
this
to
the
him.
angle I'm
Divorced,
going
or you
for?
don't know where she is.
I don't know
My
where she
channel
is.
is dedicated to
No,
finding
listen,
my wife.
I don't know where she is. If you can find her, can you comment on
I
this
have no idea
video?
where my wife is. The last thing I heard was coyotes.
Listen. If you see her,
Then,
just shoot
like
me
and
Shoot
subscribe.
me a comment. Shoot me a comment on episode 50.
Well, who was that really weirdly pathetic man at the bar when we were at PAX? Who gave me his business card for like his World of
he was
Warcraft
very-
channel?
No,
I
it was a
swear
Smite
you've
channel,
talked
right?
about this before on the podcast.
No,
I
it
remember
was
this.
not
You
a
did
Smite
talk-
channel. I was the Smite channel.
You did talk about that on the podcast.
Oh,
I don't
yeah.
wanna
I'm
dox
getting
this
deja
man.
vu with
Yeah, because
this.
he asked me what I did, and I was like, "Oh, I do
Oh,
stuff
yeah, and
for
then you
Smite."
were
And he was
like-
like, "Oh, I was a beta tester for Smite. That game was some ass." And I went, "It is."
Sounds like he's a beta male.
Ooh.
I swear I still have a business card because this thing I have in my wallet is so fucking fat. Not from money. I am a very poor man, but because it's either
Oh,
pictures of me and my girlfriend or YouTubers' business cards that I still have.
I still have do you remember Jewel from the Monster Hunter Festa thing?
Fuck.
She took our coats.
She took our coats?
Yeah,
fucking
she was like,
way.
"Hey, sweet." She
Yeah.
was like, "Hey, sweeties," and she was like, "If you need me after the show, just give me a call."
Oh my god!
And then she gave
David,
us her.
Please
I
stop.
still have.
You need
Jewel-
to stop doing the voice.
Why?
Good fucking lord! Because you sound like that guy that did the audiobook for the Southern Black Woman essay.
Oh no,
David, if you're a fucking coward, you're
hate
gonna not put
myself.
that in the podcast for context.
I'm gonna keep it. I'm gonna
You
keep
need-
it. But
you're
fuck,
gonna-
man,
you're
I'm
gonna
so
put a- you're
sorry.
gonna put a
I
little
wanted to
clip of that.
apologize to every.
You have to put
want to
a
apologize
tiny
to
clip just so the listeners know what we're talking about, please.
The art of speculating. I'm a Southern black woman who stands in the long shadow of the civil rights movement. Southern hip hop helped me navigate the contemporary black South.
Oh my god! I didn't even notice I was doing that, dude. I'm so.
I will
wild.
send it to you.
I was fucking crinkling in my chair, you fucking idiot. I was like, why are you doing the voice? Stop doing the voice.
Listen, he's just trying to show off
She
his
was a
vocal
Sou-
range.
She was a Southern woman. That's all I remember, and she was just like, She was just like, if you need after the show, man, I'm fucking free. And I was like, oh my god,
Was she a prostitute?
She's I mean,
She looked
that's
like
the vibe
one.
I got.
Yeah.
She looked like one. Jewel is a prostitute with a name like Jewel, man.
Yeah, she was a prostitute.
Shit, man.
So
Can I have her card?
I mean, what else would we need her for?
the only
I mean, I guess emotional support. She was such a sweet lady.
rumor has it prostitutes are very nice.
Yeah.
rumor
I mean, I
has
don't
it.
doubt it.
I wouldn't know,
According to
but you know,
statistics, most-
sources say.
According to statistics, most
sources say.
prostitutes that get called on the job, the guys just ask her to like, hey, could you just be nice and pretend to be my girlfriend for like an hour? Most of them don't
Is
even
that
get
real?
laid. Yeah.
Wow.
Huh.
A lot of old people hire prostitutes.
It's really sad.
I mean, fucking Japan made a
Speaking
whole
of
business out of
sad-
it. Oh, okay, never mind.
Patreon questions.
No, I was going to ask Julian if he has a story.
Oh yeah, yeah. Do you have
Wow.
a story? If you're
what
gonna
a
be invited
segue.
to this
Thank you,
podcast,
Ed.
you better. If you get on this podcast, you better have a story, or else we're cutting out your audio.
That's
or
fair.
else I'm unsubscribing and making you watch.
Well, I was actually
I'm
waiting for
subscribing to your
I was
fucking
waiting
channel.
for a smaller segue because this isn't a story, but it just tied into the Corbin Best Buy shit because I also used to work at Best Buy and like
What?
in multiple
Everybody
ways.
worked at Best Buy.
I worked at Best Buy and I also did like over the phone support for people who worked in Best Buy.
Ooh.
So I
What-
would be more
what do you
specific,
mean?
but I can't because I'm literally under an NDA to not be more specific. But
He was the Best Buy
Wait,
prostitute.
I'm sorry,
Still
yeah.
working at Best Buy?
I'm confused.
no,
I'm just confused.
Ed,
What is?
NDAs don't expire.
I'm just a bit confused. What do you mean? What do you mean by
They don't expire?
That's not true.
I
NDAs
thought
do
they did.
Oh,
expire.
shit.
Some NDAs do.
Real shit.
Some NDAs do.
Okay, well,
Yeah, yeah,
I
yeah.
mean, probably not the ones I signed.
What was I? What is the? What do you mean by Best Buy support group?
I was helping out sales representatives for a company who didn't know what they were doing.
That's good.
And I wish I was there for it, but
Julian, it's fine. You're talking to us. No one else will be able to know.
That's true. That's true.
yeah, nobody. You're just. It's
Hold
just.
on, let me
us,
stop
bro.
recording real quick. That way it's off the record.
Shit. Fuck.
So, I most of these stories that I have from Best Buy are secondhand because I wasn't there for it. I was just hearing the accounts of it. But there were people who would like. One dude brought in an entire like industrial sized trash bag full of phones that he just lugged in his back
Oh,
to the
that's
kiosk, and he was
sketch, bro.
like, "Hey, I need you to format every single one of these. They're in the trash bag because the government is trying to spy on me."
Yeah.
Oh.
The moment you said
Hell
industrial
yeah.
sized, I knew this guy was going to be the tinfoil like conspiracy nut
Tinfoil
job.
hat.
Yeah, it was like a
man.
double
Yeah.
XL fucking black garbage bag, and he just brought out all these phones, and half of them didn't even work. But he's just like one by one. Okay, format this. Format this.
What the fuck, man?
You know how long it takes to format one phone? It's like,
It takes
takes
a fucking
while.
Because yeah. I mean, shit. Does he pay?
No, it's a free service.
You don't.
Yeah,
God.
Oh.
That's fucking ass.
I think we just had to turn him down. We're just like, yeah, we can't do this, dude.
Yeah.
That sounds like a fucking Eric Andre sketch. You sure that wasn't just Eric Andre? Because that is something he would do.
Yeah,
he would just
it
pull
totally
up to a
is.
fucking like tech store with an industrial bag full of phones and just
And
ask
just
them to
say,
fix.
Yeah, you're right. Wow. Yeah. Yeah. Most of the Best Buy shit is like, it's what's weird is that it feels. I guess this isn't too weird, but like most of the stuff that happens there feels crazy at the time, but in retrospect, it's like not that big of a deal. Like that's the only one that really stuck out to me. Shut up, Zoe. That's my dog.
That's your coyote.
Yeah, that's my coyote.
Your coyote.
Yeah, she's
Hell
coming
yeah.
to eat me. Be right back, guys.
Speaking of war, let's go to the Patreon questions.
Oh my gosh.
Damn. I
Did
actually
they
had
ask
another story.
Something
but
war related?
No, I mean probably.
Hey
I
Julian,
just
maybe next
wa-
time. Hey Dave, remember to kick Julian after this episode?
Yeah, absolutely. So tier $5.
Oh, we're actually okay.
Let's
Cool.
pick it. yeah.
All
No,
right.
yeah.
That's fine.
I mean, we're yeah. Was there any question that you guys found? I didn't check
Casey
the questions.
asks, Julian, what's your story?
It's cool that you
So
asked
can
that,
stop
Casey.
fucking crying about
Thanks for
Jesus,
asking, Casey.
Bit
But
rude.
we'll have to wait until the next podcast for that one. So Winchester Curse asks, "How are all of you doing?"
I was gonna read that
Yeah,
one.
sorry, Corbin. We don't all
wait.
get what we want. Some of us work at Best Buy.
What the fuck?
What the fuck?
Oh my god! No.
Oh my god, he left. Dude, what the fuck? This is why you can't talk to fucking YouTubers anymore. They're all the same.
How are you, Corbin?
I'm doing pretty good. Corbin, how are you?
I was doing
You know what?
I was doing good.
I was fine.
All right, well, that's good to hear.
Julian, what the fuck?
It's good to hear. Anyway,
Julian, how are you doing?
I
bet you'd be happy after that one.
one.
Yeah, I bet you'd be great after that one. Fucking asshole.
Julian, I wasn't even the one who didn't let you tell your story, but you took it out on me.
Noodle Animations is such an asshole.
I
bro.
thought I could tie. I thought I could tie it around because I was like, we work at Best Buy, and I was like, well, I mean, I used to. I'm wearing this shirt right now, so
I'm wearing this shirt right now.
Fuck
Why
yeah,
are you
bro.
wearing a Best?
This is comfy.
Why are
It's
you
all-
wearing
it's
the-
polyester?
I just got off work.
Julian, you may have worked at Best Buy, but you ain't no best guy.
Oh shit!
This is so
fuck
fucked up.
you, asshole.
Also, I really want to read this question just because of this person's name.
Sure.
Hey, Shadow. Looks like a hedgehog got your tongue. Step aside and let the real ultimate life form handle things. Asks, what song did you lose your virginity to, and can you still listen to it?
I just want I just wanted this on record. I bitched about this question before we started recording because it is so unnecessarily specific. Anyway, continue.
I don't think I've ever listened to music and fucked.
I have.
Or if I did, I wasn't paying it. I mean, if I did, I wasn't paying attention to the music.
Okay,
The way-
what song do you
oh,
sing in your
actually,
head?
The way this question
Okay, wait,
is
wait, wait,
phrased
wait, wait.
implies that you can lose your virginity more than once and also
Oh, yeah,
listen
well,
to music
yeah, I actually-
multiple
what?
times.
No,
I mean,
like,
no, yeah.
that's not what
If we're-
he's
okay.
implying at all. He's just saying that, like, can you still listen to the song that you lost your virginity to? Because what it's implying is
I
that
wasn't listening
the
to a
experience
song.
of you losing your virginity was terrible. Because that's
No,
what
but
most people's is.
It implies that that whenever you lose your virginity, which you can do at least once,
You'll listen to music.
You also A, happen to have been listening to a song, and B, can also still listen to it. Like what?
Why are
change-
we
okay, let's
dissecting
change it.
the mechanics
Yeah,
of this question?
no,
You're
Julian,
just
it
answering
sucks.
it. It doesn't
Julian,
suck.
okay. It doesn't suck. Change. Okay, let's change it to.
Julian, I haven't been on this podcast long enough
let's
to
ch-
see questions that actually suck.
Okay, how about that?
How
Okay,
many ducks
I
can do
didn't lose-
this?
It wasn't during like when I lost my virginity, but this one time I fucked to I'm also changing it from music to movie.
What? What? Since when? I haven't even answered yet.
Because it's funnier if my answer's funnier if it's not about music.
My answer's funnier if I change the question.
Yeah, I was watching The Adventures of Food Boy and I fucked.
Okay, I'll give that a pass.
We fucked during the bread scene.
Oh god.
Okay.
I went over to a girl's house, and the song "Teardrops on My Guitar" was playing.
Oh no.
She
Oh my god.
she had already mainly disrobed. I start to take off my shirt. She looks at me and laughs, and she goes, "You're joking, right?"
Oh.
Yeah.
Oh
I love that song.
Oh
Oh
man.
my god.
I still listen to it when I need to cry.
Oh my god.
Mine was the what's it called again? Hang on, I need to look at their discography to figure out what
Who
this
is
song
it?
is called. It was a song by Bare Naked Ladies.
Bare Naked Lakeys?
Yeah.
Bare Naked Lakeys? What did it?
And I was listening to the theme song from Big Bang Theory when I fucked.
Oh, Bazinga!
Yeah.
Fuck yeah.
Nice, dude.
Because she had Big Bang Theory on in the background. This was the Swedish lady, by the way. She had it on in the background over
Big
TV.
Bang?
Yeah. And then
I think it's just the Big Bang Theory theme.
yeah,
That's the name.
I got ahead to the lyricist going, our whole universe was in a hot, dense state.
Oh my
I
god.
once was doing it to the movie Princess and the Frog. And I was like, I'm sorry, I have to turn this off.
And I have a similar
Gotta
experience.
dig a little deeper. Sorry.
For me, I literally like lost my erection because the song "Freakin' You" started playing, and I just went, I can't do this. I can't do this anymore.
Wow.
Because it was the fucking ending song from Part 5.
A song about sex turns you off because it's related to the anime you like.
Because it's fucking hilarious. Have you ever actually listened to it?
Yes, it's fucking hilarious.
Yeah, I literally just went soft and went, we're going to have to pick this up tomorrow.
Yeah, well, mine is...
This is so sad.
The joke for everyone is that I have not had sex.
This is so sad.
Anyway.
Okay.
Thanks for listening to the podcast.
No, oh my god.
Are we ending on that?
No,
Are we
we're
ending
not
on
ending
the
on
fucking
that.
I'm a
Good
virgin
Lord.
bit? I don't know about that.
Bit?
Move on. Damn. Move on. Let's find a question. Let's move on.
I don't know. I haven't read the questions. I'm waiting for you guys to move on.
Hey, I found a question. If we want to do the question.
Oh yeah. Yes. What's the question?
I don't know what amoral means. I need to know what that means first.
Not moral.
Oh, okay.
Why would they not just say immoral? Amoral?
Shit.
What
Lacking
the
a
fuck?
moral sense. It's just
Amoral.
like something that's just wrong and you know it is.
I don't have a thesis in reading.
Oh,
so
amoral.
I don't know
Oh,
what.
never mind. That's based.
Amoral.
So Shafter Blaster asks, what's the most amoral thing someone you know has done that you 100% supported / agreed with?
Ooh.
Oh, that's a hard one because I never.
Yeah,
agreed
because
to
if something
anything
is amoral, I'm not inclined to agree with it.
amoral is like really bad.
I
No,
gotta go
no,
check my
amoral
notes.
is like morally neutral. It's like ambiguous, right?
Amoral is lacking. Isn't amoral,
Isn't amoral
lacking?
like bad? Like a
Well,
bad
no,
thing?
that's immoral.
lacking morality.
I thought I understood this.
I thought I was immortal.
Wait, no, you're right. You're right.
Yeah,
no,
amoral is just like
there's
gray
no rightness
area.
or wrongness of it. Yeah, I think they meant immoral.
Well, this is a pretty drastically different question depending on that specificity.
Because I mean, amoral is just like
Well,
fuck it.
regardless, my
Okay.
friend, who was dating this girl that she was fucking head over heels for him, but he could not give a fuck. Like he was at this stage where like he was just looking for any excuse to break it off with her, and then at a point he tells me, "You know what, man? I think I'm just gonna break up with her tomorrow." And I was like, "All right, fair enough." And then his girlfriend, his girlfriend was talking to me, and she said, "Oh, what do you think blank wants for Christmas?" And I was like, "Oh god, oh
A
god, she doesn't know
PS5.
yet." No, this was ages ago, and I was like,
You
"Oh,
still ask for it.
yeah." No, I mean, I didn't say anything. I just went like, "Oh, I don't know. I don't really know what he wants. I'm not really gonna get him anything." And then she went, "Because I'm thinking of getting him an Xbox One."
Whoa!
I was close.
Um,
Proud of you.
and I went, "Hey, that's a bit pricey." And then later on, when we were on Discord, I was telling him about that because like I didn't really like her either. She was just asking me because I knew him, and I told him that like, "Hey, it would be really funny if you didn't break up with her and you just waited till Christmas."
Oh my
Oh.
No, Ed,
Ed, you did not.
you're a fucking asshole.
Oh my fucking god.
And then he said, "Oh, I'm totally gonna do that."
No!
Oh no!
And then he fucking did.
Thanks for the Xbox. Also,
And then you know what the funniest shit is? He was like, "Oh man, I'm really looking forward to the Master Chief collection." And then that fucking bombed, so he'd never used it ever again.
Oh my god!
Oh.
Yeah, that is immoral.
That is
and not amoral.
Yeah, that's pretty decisively not
Hey,
good.
I didn't do anything.
I don't think I've ever done.
To be
No,
fair.
I know, but you were the one that told him to.
I did tell him because I was like, hey, that'd be funny if you did this, but don't. And then he just did.
I would say for me, it was when I had a friend who wanted to tell a story, and then another friend named David didn't let him. And at first, I disagreed with David, but after some things that Julian said to me, I now fully stand by David saying,
It wasn't even David, it was me.
"Oh, it wasn't. I thought it was David."
I like
I
that
got off
you were,
scot-free.
I like that you were really vague and then later just name
Just
dropped
said the
everyone
names.
and then got one of the names wrong.
I should have just kept it vague. Fuck.
Now everybody knows. God
Now
damn
everybody
it.
knows that I'm actually a bad person. This is so sad.
Dude, I've never done anything like that though. That's the thing. I feel like every time one of my friends is doing something really shitty, I would. That's not true.
Do tell.
Oh, that's not true. Actually, well, it's not. One time, one of my friends was bullying a brony, and I just
Okay.
and I mean, I guess I just egged him on, and I was like, oh yeah, keep going. He deserves it. He's a brony. I mean, that's like the worst it got.
Yeah.
I mean, he just got bullied until he left the Discord server, and that's pretty much it.
Yeah. I
I mean-
think I've done something like that with like a Homestuck fan once or twice, but that's like
That's like-
that was
well,
a
what
long
the
time
fuck is
ago.
Homestuck?
Yeah.
Can someone tell me? I
It's a
don't know what it
webcomic.
is.
It's a webcomic.
It's a webcomic.
I don't know what it is.
Is it Undertale?
And it can't, okay, no,
is it
no.
Undertale?
But Toby Fox worked on Homestuck prior to creating Undertale, and that's part
So
of
he
it.
wrote for Homestuck.
He wrote music for Homestuck.
But it's
Yeah.
a webcomic.
Yes.
Yes, but it's like a webcomic, but it has
It's-
like
it-
animation.
Yeah, it has some animated
It's an-
flash, like some
it's- yeah.
flash-based animation sequences for
Oh
important
shit! You
events.
guys, yo, can't believe Undertale died.
Yeah, really fucked up.
Fucking hell.
Wait, what?
Yeah, because Flash is dead. Flash doesn't exist no more.
Wait, I
Oh,
can't play
shit.
Undertale anymore?
This is a bit.
What?
I'm opening Cool Math Games right now.
I have no fucking clue what's going on.
It's an unfunny bit. Don't worry.
This is so sad.
Just Flash through. Can we end this episode? Can I be honest? Like, I've been just like, I feel it peeking out, dude. I need to go to the bathroom so bad. It's been an
David wants to
hour.
go pee pee poo poo.
Well, in that case, Boomstick asks if you could insert another podcast member into a moment in your life. Which moment and what? This is
I
a
want
bad
to
Go
question.
poo poo.
I want to be in David's bathroom right
I
now.
know.
I
This
want
is-
everybody to come with me to the bathroom right now so that
Let's
you can
go.
just
All right, let's
clap
go.
one.
Can we do the clap check in the bathroom?
Yeah. Okay. Okay. Wait. Okay. 3, 2, 1. Here's the headline. Patrons on a mission. Kill the competition. Sell the next edition. We'll be out there carrying the podcast through it all. Hey, I want to thank a few patrons for sticking with us. Top tier patrons, you might say. Huge thank you to AJ Wigglesworth, Alan Diver, Alex Steer, Ark, Ben Prismanic, Bike, Bake, Sorry, Boop Hulu, Buckshot Papaya, Capzad, Clayotic, Dead Dreams, Desric Gothroy, Dreams of Ice, Ducky Madness, Eric Scott Gillies, Fang Jade, Generic Phoenix. Hey Shadow, looks like the hedgehog got your tongue. Step aside and let the real ultimate life form handle things. Jeff Smith, Jonathan Sobrin, Manuel Martinez, Marcus Sotelo, Miyako, Notoriety, Pyropat, Seawolf812, Sky, Taylor, Teague, That Man, Travis Vapes, Unarmed Toaster, William Oliver, and Winchester Curse. Thanks so much for supporting the podcast, y'all.